Can you go again? A girl faces problem on social media.
More problems are compared to the guys.
Right.
So, like a problem in India as well.
So how do you deal with it?
No, I'm asking if it's the same problem.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's same everywhere. And it's not only about social media, right? In any profession, you see any profession that a girl enters, a girl will face more problems than guys do, because it's just the way society works, right? We're not. It's a very male-dominated world, so wherever you go, there will be a chunk of the male community who do not really want the girls to have an upper hand, and there will be a minority of people or men who want to push the girls forward. So in anywhere you go, you'll face that difficulty. And for me, what I face is a lot of people our age face a mixture of problems. First of all, I'm like 23. I don't look 23. So wherever I go, I don't look 23, right? So wherever I go, they think I'm just fresh out of school. So that's number one, which I face. The second thing I face is like, they don't like, I don't know, my face is not very mature, so they don't initially want to listen to me or something like that. So the moment I open my mouth and I start talking, then the tension comes. So I actually have to like, correct. Right, so there's a lot of filters I have to go through, and I'm sure there's a lot of filters for you and for other girls as well. I'm not saying guys have it easy. There are a lot of guys who still do struggles and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's the same for every place. India is nothing different. I mean, nothing different at all. Obviously, my parents are very supportive, but I know a lot of friends. I know a lot of people I meet whose parents are not that supportive. They don't believe in social media, and they don't understand social media. But my parents don't understand social media as much as obviously I do or we will. But they're like, okay, if you want to do something, just try it out without like doing any more damage. Like, don't do major damage. Do as much as you can, like, endure. So that's the attitude which a lot of parents don't have. I think struggles are everywhere. You just have to deal with it. How do you deal with it?
Have you faced that problem? What influences like by
Have I faced any problem being a girl? Or not? No.
When you mentioned you were doing seminars and stuff now.
Yeah. Have you faced any problem?
Have you faced problem?
Yeah, I mean, well, I have done like, see, I've done a couple of things, right? So, there was this one corporate training I did with one of my mentors. So it was an associated thing, like two people doing it together under one banner. So we had to go into there's a place called IIM, Indian Institute of Metals. Okay, so there it's not an institute. It's an office. It's an office where there are people ranging from the age of 40 to 60. So I had to train them in communicative English and sort of a little bit of personality development, right? So what was happening there were two people who were pretty young as compared to these people. So these people were in the age of maybe say late 20s and early 30s. So I was having sort of like an ego clash with them, because the other people were really lacking that English knowledge. They were not that confident, because obviously if you're 50 plus 60, you didn't have the chance to like learn English properly, right? So you have to pick that up. So at this age, they're facing a problem that we need to learn the language. But for them, they already know the language. Even if they're not as fluent as me, they know it better than them. So they had sort of an overconfidence in them. And whenever I would teach something, they would sort of question me and try to put me down. But I think I sort of had fun, because I was enjoying them putting me down, and I was enjoying punching them in the face. Yeah, I know. So I was enjoying that thing which was happening. But it's like it's a little bit about self-control, because when somebody puts you down in front of 10-15 people, you want to give them that big punch, but you have to be very subtle with it, right? Like punch him and not the other people, and not come up across as a very aggressive person. So I was trying to control my anger, even though I knew that he or she was doing something which was very incorrect. But I was like, this is something which I have to deal with. So now's my chance. I have to deal with it very like a trainer. I'm a professional. I can't go and like, say something rude to a person. They're paying me to do it. It was a paid gig. And so I was very subtle, but I calmed myself down. And over the years, I think I've become very patient. I was not as patient as I am right now. I think I'm the most calmest right now. Earlier I was very short tempered, but now I think you grow up. So I've like grown
I
up.
don't think that's with the time you have to go and you get more hyper and stuff.